Chair, I'd make the motion to accept the contract for Daniel Decker Jr. And the resolution it's attached to prove it for his contract.
You have a motion to approve the contract with Dan Decker through the fiscal year and the accompanying resolution. Is there a second? Second by Ellie. Any further discussion? All those in favor, show of hands. Martin, you out there? Anyway. 7-4. Motion passed. Any other council action? Yeah. Go ahead, Len.
Thank you, Mr. Chair, members of the council, and in regards to the discussion earlier, I'd also like to make the motion to have our legal department revise their current pay plan to reflect the years of experience for those managing attorneys.
Second by Bing on that motion. Any further
I got
discussion?
a question.
Sure, go ahead.
Would that also include him coming back at the end of the fiscal year with those contracts before the end of the year? As
Coming
we
back at
talked
the-
about with the current pay scale with the revised.
Let me think about that here. Well, obviously, when we do the new budgeting at the end of the fiscal year, there would be a revised pay plan, correct?
That's what I'd be advocating for
Yeah.
with the budget committee and personnel, yes.
Okay, so there would still be a revised one for this current fiscal year that we're in now, and then it would also change as we go into the next fiscal year.
That'd be my understanding. I don't know if the
Yeah.
pay scale is done on a fiscal year or a calendar year basis though, so. I can check that with personnel. That's not a
Okay.
big issue.
Anyway, yeah, that,
Motion by Len to have Dan come back with the revised pay scale for the legal department referencing years of service. Seconded by Bing. And any further discussion? All those in favor? Unanimous.
Mr. Chair.
Yeah, go ahead.
I just kind of had a comment. I appreciate Dan and the legal team, but this very issue with pay scale kind of goes to what I was saying last meeting with us losing very good employees. Our legal team is very important, 100%, but we've lost a lot of other people from other departments as well, lower level because of pay scale. And so it's something that we got to fix. And that's all. I'll just leave it at that. Thank you.
Thank you, Martin. It is an issue that runs the full breadth of the tribal employment. So, and it's such a competitive market out there also. So I think a lot of times, like our managing attorney, Dan Decker here, needs to be able to have some flexibility, just like any other program, to be able to be competitive. And we're talking about that with, our water compact, getting skilled labor. We're talking about for professional positions. And so we need to have some flexibility as much as possible. So let's make sure we bring that up with our executive team and see what we can do for it. I know there's been some revisions recently, but maybe we need to recheck that and have some adaptive opportunities for us. Go ahead, Nita.
So I just wanted to say it that I very much agree with you, Martin, and I know that we brought in this situation or issues come up prior to this several times. And we kind of left it up to the department heads, but we have got people out there who are making $12 an hour. Well, when you're looking at McDonald's paying 17 and Walmart paying 20, what are you going to do? So we need to really ask our executive directors to look into it because it's an unfair system. And like you said, the directors can look at it and maybe do some change of job duties or something to retain those good employees that we do have. I'd like a report on it. I know Lynn's asked about it before. And I haven't heard no more on it, or have those employees been compensated? You know, so I don't know where it's at. I'd like to find out. Maybe Monday we can talk to our executive staff, but thank you.
I appreciate the discussion. It's things are changing so fast in our working environment and what's occurring, especially in Montana. Of course, compound that with inflation, but the cost of living here is changed so much just in the last 3 years, from housing to you know, the price of groceries, but yeah, and then competition for a smaller workforce. So we really do need to be adaptive and be creative. And we want to be successful by retaining our valued employees, employees that have a lot of work experience that are key to our success. And every employee, no matter what their status is key to our success. And we want to make sure that we provide living wages for everybody and competitive wages. So let's make sure we bring that up. So I really appreciate it. And appreciate Dan. Thank you for coming in today and updating your contract so that we reflect that you're head of our legal team and you're doing a fantastic job. Really appreciate it, and continue to do the good work.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Chair, Council. Appreciate everyone's comments. Definitely is very encouraging and wonderful to have all your support. And on behalf of the legal department, we appreciate all your support. So thank you.
Thank you, Dan. Is there any other agenda items today? One? Okay. All right. Well, I think we'll adjourn for the day.
Mr. Chair,
Oh, go ahead, Martin.
I would be remiss if I didn't mention that this is invasive species week. So every day I'm going to try to have Crystal share what the UC, kind of a combination of UC3 and MISC, sending out kind of information on different ways to limit invasive species. You know, it's not only our quag mussels or quagga mussels, it's also plants, animals, you know, you name it. If it can be transported, it's here. So just be cognizant of those, share them with your constituents. It's really an important thing with the mussels, but also with the weeds and everything else. You know, we can, as stewards of the land, we should do as much as we can, I believe. So thank you.
Thank you, Martin. And this is the month we start our boat check stations. So trying to catch those people, snowbirds coming up here, spreading those zebra mussels and quagga mussels up from Lake Powell and Lake Mead. So glad that we have people that are going to be checking the watercraft starting this month. So thanks for that reminder, Martin. Okay. Anything else? I will entertain a motion to adjourn. Motion by Bing, and we are adjourned.